Hello everyone, Circeon here. How are you all doing today? Welcome to episode 2 of my 100% playthrough of Dragon Quest XI. In the last episode, I became a man by climbing a mountain. In today's episode, I'll be cataloging the many monsters of the early Heliodor region into my bestiary, as well as ransacking the kingdom of Heliodor for everything it's worth. With all that out of the way, let our adventure continue. If you head west upon leaving Cobblestone, you can find a chimera feather lying within these ruins. I didn't mention it in the last episode, but these blue spots indicate respawnable items, which refresh on a timer ranging from 5 to 15 minutes depending on the item. Along with the chimera feather, you can find some stark ravens perched around the area who have both a rare and common drop rate of 1 in 64. Heading northwards, we can enter a cavern with the Draki scripted to spawn in this tree. Drakis have a common drop rate of 1 in 32 and a rare drop rate of 1 in 64. Exiting the cavern, we can encounter some cruel cumbers who have a common drop rate of 1 in 16 and a rare drop rate of 1 in 64. By hugging the mountains south of the campsite, we can not only find a medical herb, but also encounter some bunnicorn who have a common drop rate of 1 in 64 and an absurdly rare drop rate of 1 in 256. Within the campsite itself are 2 breakable pots containing a small scale and 12 gold coins, a chest containing 80 more gold coins, and a dose of strong medicine at the end of the path at the bottom of the well. North of the campsite, we can find a chunk of flintstone on a cliff overlooking the river, which itself is infested by toadies, who have a common drop rate of 1 in 16 and a rare drop rate of 1 in 128. We can find a jug of fresh water towards the eastern end of the river, along with the cotton top on the outcrop of the western river's bank. East of the campsite, we can come across a bright blue geode which can be mined for some miscellaneous ore, and by heading right of this post, we can find a tent containing a breakable pot with a chimera wing. As we make our way up north, we reach level 11 before encountering a lampling which has both a common and rare drop rate of 1 in 32. And would you believe me, I got both the rare and common drops within minutes of each other. We can find platypunks sleeping under trees due to it being nighttime who have a common drop rate of 1 in 32 and a rare drop rate of 1 in 128. We're then able to find an antidotal herb in a patch of grass just left of the first bridge before encountering a hammerhood who has a common drop rate of 1 in 16 and a rare drop rate of 1 in 64. After crossing the second bridge, we can head right to find a chest behind some ruins containing a single file before then progressing further up the path to find some fright bulbs in their docile state. They have a common drop rate of 1 in 16 and a rare drop rate of 1 in 32, but ultimately award us with a successful completion of the early Heliodor bestiary. However, before we enter Heliodor, there's a few things left for us to discover. The first is this piece of pink pine you can find atop this mound to the right of the third bridge. Second is this shakeable tree you can find leftwards after crossing that very same bridge. And third is this threshable crop a stone's throw away from the entrance to Heliodor, which, like the tree before it, will drop some miscellaneous items. Upon entering Heliodor, we sprint straight over to the weapon and armor shop to purchase some new gear before heading over to the church to both save our game and mentally prepare myself for our next ransacking spree. Starting with the east side of Heliodor, we can find both a medical herb and spool of Thraxan thread within some pots in the inn, along with a dresser containing a bandana. On the roof neighboring this building, you can find a barrel containing a chimera wing before jumping to the street below, where you can find 6 gold coins in a pot near this art stand. Within the abode of the item shop, you can find some pots containing a medical herb and chimera wing before climbing the ladder onto the roof, where you can find a barrel containing 6 gold coins along with a chest containing our first of many mini medals. After completing a short parkour course just east of the item shop, you can find a pot containing a flurry feather before turning 180 degrees to find a house containing 3 pots, within which are a chunk of flintstone, 9 gold coins, and a medical herb. Heading west of that house, you can jump on some boxes to hop over this fence in order to find a barrel containing a seed of strength and a pod containing yet another chunk of flintstone. Returning to the church, we can go around its left side to find some barrels containing both 4 gold coins and an antidotal herb before entering the house directly behind said church, where you can find a dresser containing a pair of fishnet stockings. And finally, to conclude our east side roundup, we can complete a short parkour course located behind the church to enter a garden in the upper district with a chest containing a seed of sorcery. Heading over to the west side of Heliodor, we can find 2 pots within the house just south of the weapon and armor shop containing a moonwar bulb and 5 gold coins, along with a dresser containing 37 more gold coins. We can then climb the ladder in the nearby alleyway to drop into the same house's chimney in order to find another 2 pots containing a seed of deafness and 12 gold coins, along with a chest on the balcony containing a gold bracer. To the left of where the musical troupe usually is, we can find a pod containing 5 gold coins, and whilst heading towards the far western corner, we can find a barrel in an alleyway containing a chunk of copper ore. Upon reaching the far western corner of Heliodor's lower district, we can find a pod containing 20 gold coins before doubling back to the roof of the weapon and armor shop to find a barrel containing 15 more gold coins. We can conclude our ransacking spree by entering the first house on the left of Heliodor's upper district in order to find a set of plain clothes and a dresser and a barrel containing 25 gold coins, before then entering the second house on the right to find a chest containing 100 more gold coins. With our ransacking of Heliodor citizenship now concluded, we can move on to completing the 2 side quests found around this area. Our first mission is to find a book about this man's favorite duo of knights, which can be located in the house in Heliodor's far eastern district. Our second side quest is to help save this little girl's cat, which can be located by jumping to the neighboring building from the roof of the item shop. Completing both of these quests awards us with a job well done, along with both a Dracilian shilling and a lump of kitty litter. With nothing left to do in Heliodor for the moment, we can finally make our way up to the castle to begin our ransacking spree once more. Within the garden to the left of the stairs are 2 pots containing both a butterfly wing and 7 gold coins. Sticking to the left upstairs, you can find a dresser containing a set of wayfarer's clothes before heading to the rooms on the right containing 2 pots awarding both an antidotal herb and medical herb respectively, along with a dresser containing a leather helmet. Within Heliodor Castle's top floor, you can find 3 pots containing a dose of strong medicine, a medical herb, and a seed of therapeutics before entering the balcony to find a pot containing a single vial and a barrel containing our second mini medal. With nothing left in Heliodor for us to ransack, we can finally go and meet the king, who arrests us not because of our multiple acts of larceny, but because we refuse to pay taxes on all the items we've stolen. Luckily, we're able to meet a fellow tax evader in the Heliodor dungeons who breaks us out lickety-split. During our escape, we make sure to get into an encounter with our pursuers who sadly have no items they can drop upon defeat. And sadder still, we were unable to catalog the black dragon nor metal slime into our bestiary as we were far too low of a level to defeat either of them. Upon exiting the dungeon, Eric and I decide we'd rather kerplunk than pay taxes and throw ourselves off the nearest cliff to what would have been our assured demise had we not been main characters and woken up just fine a few days later. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Our ending achievements for today's journey are 14 monsters cataloged in the bestiary and 13 accolades earned, which I'll show here for the sake of transparency. If you made it to this point in the video, then thank you so much for watching. Take care, and have a great rest of your day.
It just goes on and on and on.